Hi friends, welcome back to Sanskrit View. In this video, I will explain you on how to compare two different tables in Excel using an option called conditional formatting. A separate reconciliation template is created based on this concept, and the complete video is available in our channel. The link will be available in the description and in the information icon top over there. Please refer and make it useful for your learnings. In this example, I'm going to showcase you two scenarios. Scenario 1 is going to be a cell to cell comparison as mentioned here, and the scenario 2 is going to be where we are going to compare our list completely based on a key or a unique identifier. Okay, so let's take this first example to our index sheet. Let me copy paste a sample table here, and let's do an auto fit. So okay, now I'll explain you the scenario 1, which is going to be cell to cell comparison, where we're going to compare our B11 with G11 directly without any advanced formula applied within our conditional formatting. Okay, so to do that, click on home button, go to conditional formatting and select new rule. So within new rule, I'm going to select an option called use a formula to determine what's the format going to be. So within that option, apply equal to and select the first cell, which is going to be B11, and make it as relative reference. So I have a clear video on relative and absolute reference, which will be available in the description. So now we have selected the first cell, and next selects the cell which we are going to compare. So say example, if B1 is not equal to G11, then format the same with red color and font to white for better visibility. Let me select OK, and if I hit OK here, there won't be any format applied because B11 and G11 is equal to each other, so there won't be any format applied. If I copy paste this particular format towards end using paste special option, this says our table 1 is pi to pi equal to the table 2. And for an example conditional formatting, if I just copy paste this particular cell to I11, then this will throw us the anomaly entry which says that D11 is not equal to I11. So this is our first scenario. In the next scenario, and I will explain you on how to do the same comparison using a unique column called ID. Okay, before doing that, let's clear the existing format within the sheet. So to do that, home, conditional formatting, clear rules, select clear rules from entire sheet. So this will remove our existing formats. Okay, now let's proceed with the scenario 2, which is going to be key based comparison, and we got a sample table here which is already highlighted with the rearranged columns and even rows. So these are the two columns which has been rearranged and these rows been rearranged. So let's do a conditional formatting or anomaly check for this table. Let me copy paste and take it to the index sheet, and let's replace our new tables. So I have just copy pasted as values. Let me do some auto fit here. Okay, to achieve this, let's create a formula within a cell, and post which we can take this to a conditional formatting formula. Okay, so now we are going to compare these two tables based on this ID, right? So let's not select this particular ID column for our comparison. Okay, so instead let's select the employee name here and equal to VLOOKUP. So I'm going to compare my table 1 with table 2 using a VLOOKUP option. For more information on dynamic VLOOKUP and manual VLOOKUP, you can refer the link in the description, and also it will be available in the icon. Okay, so let's select this particular cell which we are going to compare with and make it as absolute reference with column. So now I have logged my B column here, and let's select the table 2 here for our output, and let's do a complete absolute reference here by locking the complete table. Okay, and comma. So here I'm gonna do a match for my column. So match function will find my column. No? So if it's gonna be if my columns were rearranged, this particular option will check for the employee name within the table 2 and it will give out the column number for me. Okay, instead of 2 comma 0 or 3 comma 0, I'm gonna use match function to get that particular number. Okay, so it's gonna be match the column name, right? So I'm gonna search my employee name with table 2. So here I'm gonna lock my row. So to do that, hit F4 2 times. So this will lock your row number 10, and I'm gonna search this particular employee name within my table 2 header, which is here, right? G10 to J10. I'm gonna do an absolute reference here and comma, I'm gonna do an exact match. So for that I'm just gonna hit 0 and let me close my bracket here. So now I'm gonna get my column number using a match function, and in the same way the final criteria it's gonna be 0. And if I just enter, it says true. So now what I'm just doing is that now I'm just comparing this particular C11 with table 2 using a VLOOKUP option. So say example, if I just add a number here, right? So this will be changed to false. So conditional formatting now actually follows a true or false pattern. So if it's going to be true, your format will be applied, and if it's going to be false, your format won't be applied. I mean, it's going to be the format now which you're going to specify, right? So okay, so let's copy this particular formula and apply this to Brown Mia here. So select the Brown Mia, I mean the C11 cell, and new rule. In the same way, let's hit use formula and paste your formula here, and in the same way now let's apply formatting. Okay, so actually I forgot to say one thing. No, we're just gonna highlight the cells which is not equal to, right? So let me change it to not equal to. Okay, so now it says my Brown Mia is equal to the table 2, so it's gonna be same. Let's copy and paste this particular format till the end of our table using paste special option or formats. So now with this says my entire table is right, but no, even though my columns and rows were replaced. So let me change this to active. You can see here, even though my cells were replaced and rearranged, it's comparing completely based on my ID, and it's doing an anomaly analysis and saying that this particular Steen's employment status is wrong in the table 1. So we can do a comparison completely based. So let me do one more change here. Let me change this to 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here you can see my anomaly entry being highlighted. So these are the two concepts or two way of comparing your tables. Hope you have liked this video. Please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.